Hello everyone, I hope this finds you all well. These photos were taken with my Nikon D200 infrared converted camera. I had a lot of fun with this camera on this trip, absolutely amazing. It's just so much fun. I just love infrared photography. It really got me excited about photography again. And as you can see, everything green goes white, so you can end up with kind of, in the middle of summer, you can end up with this kind of winter wonderland look to your photography. It's just magical. So I really hope you'll stay till the end of this video, and please let me know any thoughts in the comments of the video, because it's a bit special, this one. It's got a lot going on, so yeah, please stay till the end. I love this shot. Honestly, infrared photography, or an infrared converted DSLR, if you've ever had a go, isn't it so much fun? And I've started to play around with the editing to get some different looks. Hi, welcome to the D3 Diaries road trip. This is the first proper vlog, I guess. Sitting in front of the camera. Feels weird actually. It's been a while since I faced the vlogging camera and set out to talk a little bit, because I have been really enjoying the photography and just capturing everything. So I really have captured everything in sight on this trip, and we've driven from the UK down to Portugal now. That's where we are, and I'm sitting in this stunning villa. You can probably hear the birds behind, all around, all in the trees. It's absolutely beautiful, and I want to share quite a lot about the personal journey that it's been for me, and is how that's serving me. I'm just hoping the people in the villa next door can't hear. It makes me a little bit self-conscious. Do you know what I mean? And so part of that is I really felt drawn to bring a specific book with me. I'll show you. But first of all, I just want to talk a little bit about capturing a place, and I think it was really interesting the other day because we were out and about and there were loads of people standing taking a picture over the wall, as was I at one point, of the beautiful sea and the rocks in the sea and just the scenery, you know, and it was like one of those viewing points, and that was the normal thing, to be standing there taking a picture of Portugal, you know, and just the beauty. And I got some really funny looks from people when I started photographing the ground that we were walking on, the cobbly, quirky stone floor, and I just felt like really homing in on these details that make Portugal Portugal. And like, for example, this floor was something I've never ever seen anywhere else, and I think the little details that can very often be missed when capturing a place are the actual things, the very things that make that place that place. Yeah, the beautiful shutters and the doors and all of those things I've been trying to capture in a bit of a different way as well, because I've always, mostly because I shoot people, I'm used to using quite a shallow depth of field and having a lot of depth in my photography, but I wanted to try something different with very flat photography, if you like. So just capturing something from completely parallel, like if you're shooting a building, just shooting the building parallel is quite tricky if you're in a low viewpoint, because then you end up with perspective issues, which you then have to kind of alter in the editing. So I was trying to get to the right viewpoint where I could capture the buildings and things that show this kind of backstreet Portugal places but with this very kind of flat look, and I've been really enjoying that because it's so different to anything I usually do. So yeah, I've been really trying to think outside the box and shoot in a different way to what I usually do, and look beyond the obvious. And I've really been enjoying the D3, the D800, my infrared camera, and I'm going to talk about the infrared photography in a completely different video because it's just a whole world of its own, and I've absolutely loved it this holiday. And like, the brighter the sun, the better really for infrared, so that's been fantastic. So stay tuned for that. So much photography to share with you, my personal journey, my everything that's going on alongside this as well. I just think it's really valuable because the experiences we have in life, I think so often someone else is resonating on that exact level somewhere in the world. There'll be somebody feeling the way you're feeling or going through a similar thing in their life, and so I just want to share all of that. So please stay tuned for the D3 Diaries road trip photography. There's going to be loads of it, absolutely loads. By the time you're watching this, I will be back at home editing like crazy to get all this photography out and get my messages out really. So looking a little bit deeper, seeing things from a different perspective, and just enjoying every moment of this beautiful place. I'll see you soon. Bye. A beggar had been sitting by the side of a road for over 30 years. One day a stranger walked by. "Spare some change," mumbled the beggar, mechanically holding out his old baseball cap. "I have nothing to give you," said the stranger. Then he asked, "What's that you're sitting on?" "Nothing," replied the beggar. "Just an old box. I've been sitting on it for as long as I can remember." "Ever looked inside?" asked the stranger. "No," said the beggar. "What's the point? There's nothing in there." "Have a look inside," insisted the stranger. The beggar managed to pry open the lid. With astonishment, disbelief, and elation, he saw that the box was filled with gold. "I am that stranger who has nothing to give you and who is telling you to look inside. Not inside any box, but somewhere even closer, inside yourself.